Next. Next. I'll deal with you later. Next.
I'll show you what true commentating really is.
Oh joy, what has this guy got himself into this? I hope it's something not retarded or anything like that. Well, here we go. I think I'll make this the last time I'll do a commentary on this guy.
Hello YouTubers, this is Joshua8428 speaking. On today's commentary, I will be commentating on Killer the Wolf Dog. Like Jigglypuff218, Killer the Wolf Dog is acting like she's new to this.
I saw Killer the Wolf Dog's channel. She's loaded with videos before this one.
Now I'm going to be pretty much helping her out. So without further ado, let us dive in.
Will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Holy crap! That intro was a little bit like Gyro Hedgie, since it was a little bit like a slideshow, but unlike Gyro Hedgie's, it's actually entertaining! I like it!
Nice intro, Killer. If only Gyro Hedgie 453 had a much better intro than this. I'm sure he does, but it's not as short as this.
Time for another commentary. This one's a little different, however. I'm not using my character Killer for this one. Instead, I'll use my other avatar, Erica. Don't worry, I'll go back to Killer the next time. You may notice that I'm using pictures of Erica as a toddler. Why? Is it because I'm partially a baby fur? Well, yeah, but here's the main reason. I'm commentating on an adult baby. Remember a Knothole resident? The guy who complained about Sonic's modern design? Well, that's who I'm commentating on. But his new username is Mr. Chipmunk Mobian. Anyway, let's begin. And sorry for the stupid stuttering. I am reading a script, but however, I still stutter.
Then cut out some of your stammering. That'll help.
Hypocrite, 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 hypocrite alert!
Does anyone else find it endearing that after nearly 40 years that Sesame Street is still a relevant TV show for kids of this generation?
Sorry, I'm using my webcam. It's just that, well, I'm having problems with video converters because I can't really find a free converter that will use videos that are over 100 megabytes. So, I'm very sorry. At least you can still hear what Mr. Chipmunk Mobian is saying. Just deal with it, okay?
It's better than nothing.
The Laugh Rebellion said it best. First Punch Me and Nuts Bunny, now Bugs Bunny. Dude, what else are you gonna rip off?
And you know what? I'm glad they're keeping up tradition.
Oh my god! Take those PJs off! You can easily scare little kids and small animals.
And what was the point of that insult?
It was a joke!
I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I know you were just trying to be funny and all, but it's better to have a point along with that insult than just an insult. You know what I mean when you're doing commentaries?
Look, it's her choice that she wants to insult the guy and not have any exploration to back it up. I mean, I found that pretty dang hilarious. I don't see how you didn't find it hilarious at all. So, answer me this. Why didn't you find it hilarious? Question mark.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Chipmunk Mobian here to give you a brief update about some of the current events that have been transpiring in the past couple weeks. I felt kind of compelled to make this video here since certain videos have leaked on the internet regarding my personal life.
Well, you're the one who recorded yourself acting like a toddler.
and I wanted to take the opportunity to finally come out into the open and become more sincere about it, since for the past couple of years or so I've been kind of in denial about the whole subject matter, and I think that this would be the appropriate time to, clarify some of the misconstrued information that people have been projecting upon me regarding this whole adult baby lifestyle. But I guess the intent of this particular video here is to educate those that are somewhat ignorant of the whole adult baby culture, and just try to shed some light on some of the positive aspects of it, rather than the negative connotations that are associated with it from the general public.
Well, in my honest opinion, it's pretty creepy.
You find what creepy? I'm really sorry. It's just that I really couldn't really understand what you were going here. Could you next time slow down to keep the video at a normal pace so that way I can keep up with you? That's what you should really do when you do a commentary. You should always make sure that your audience is picking up what you're trying to say.
Well, I heard that swimmingly fine, and I could have heard all that of what that guy was saying, even with it all sped up.
So let's begin. An adult baby is somebody that exhibits the mentality and physical attributes of being a toddler. And what you do is you just kind of provide the attire, like a footed sleeper or rompers or onesies or diapers, of course, and you just kind of create your own atmosphere, like I have over here. And what you do is you just kind of transport yourself back into that innocent moment of childhood.
How would you know how you act as a toddler?
And it's nothing more than just harmless escapism. There's nothing sexual about it. I know there's some ABs that do take it to an extreme level, but for me, it's a pure, tame recreation. The whole concept didn't really trigger my interest until I was 12 years old.
Okay, let's just skip this little history lesson.
And I just randomly typed in diapers in the keyword search, and I was just bewildered by all these chat rooms involving people that like to wear diapers or be babies.
Oh my god, there are a bunch of crazy people in the world!
Unfortunately, people have their own opinions about acting like a baby. Oh, jeez.
Opinions? Joshua, there's some people who can't even help it. Have you ever heard of a syndrome known as autism? No? Then how about I tell you one of the critical levels of autism? A normal, a very rare level, which is really low, like myself for example, can still be pretty much understandable, but a high-level autistic person would run the risk of behaving like a toddler for maybe even the rest of his life.
But back then, I didn't even know what an adult baby or a diaper lover was, or even a baby or even a furry, because these terms weren't really coined until early in the 2000s. So what I did is I started chatting with all these other people, and I don't know, it just really interested me. I mean, yeah, I was involved with sports and other artistic activities. I played video games, listened to music, but this particular recreation just really gravitated my interest, because it was just so unusual but fun at the same time. So when I was talking to all these anonymous people that I never met, some of them suggested that I try on baby clothes or throw in baby accoutrements like a baby bottle or a pacifier, and it was so fun.
Acting like a toddler is fun? Okay.
Please refer to the 2 points that I said within that commentary, because I am not repeating myself.
What 2 points? You didn't say anything. They were both completely different.
I mean, again, it has nothing to do with any sexual arousal. It's not a fetish to me.
Well, to me, it is kind of a fetish. But yet again, there are some people who think being a baby fur equals having a baby fetish. So, I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me I had a fetish.
It's all about role-playing. That's all it is. I mean, you're just trying to recapture that childhood spirit and just relive it for a temporary amount of time before you got to engage in adult activities. Like, again, I have about a couple more minutes before I got to go to work. Well, not a couple minutes, but like an hour and 35 minutes. But yeah, anyway, I'm kind of getting off track here. So, yeah, during high school, I kind of experimented a bit. I started buying adult diapers because, well, I obviously couldn't fit in baby diapers anymore. And then after that, it just kind of evolved into something interesting. So then during college, that's when I started hanging out with AB communities, and I started attending all these AB get-togethers and parties. And
Oh, so that's what they're called. I thought they were called clown parties.
I even threw some of them myself, and that's when I had my studio apartment, and I decorated half of my apartment into half a nursery.
More skipping.
I'm still engaged in these activities. I just recently told my parents, my friends, and everybody that I actually care about the whole lifestyle, and they were pretty accepting of it.
Accepting? I bet deep down inside they were like, oh my god! Ah!
So let's talk about the diapers. I'm sure that's one of the most central topics that people constantly bring up when it comes to adult babies. They always talk about, oh, that's unsanitary, oh, that's disgusting, oh, are you a pedophile?
I think it's unsanitary and disgusting, but I do disagree about the pedophile thing.
No. Basically, the diaper is almost like a piece of clothing. It's an article of clothing that completes the ensemble.
Diapers are not clothing. They're disposable.
Even disposable things can be a piece of clothing, honey.
Because it kind of, it helps emulate that illusion of being a baby. Because if you just wear the baby clothes and everything, you're just halfway there. But when you're actually wearing the diaper and, you know, drinking from your bottle and watching cartoons and cuddling with your plushies and everything, it just creates a warm, secure atmosphere that you kind of yearn for when you were a kid.
If I wanted to relive my childhood, I would just watch cartoons or play video games I played as a child. It's really simple.
There are many ways to relive your childhood, you know.
Well, I can't argue with him there. He was right. Wait a minute, why did you repeat the same thing that she said?
And a lot of people are probably going to ask, well, do you kind of use the diaper for its intended purposes? Sometimes.
Did you really have to tell the whole world that?
But I do want to clarify that I absolutely do not go number 2.
Hooray! Even more skipping!
I guess in conclusion, I just want people to have more of an open mind, explore new avenues, understand that life is an adventure. It's what you make of it. You shouldn't be bound down by societal rules just because you were conditioned at a young age that there's a certain mapped out way to live. So just do what you want. Have fun. I mean, if people question it, just try to be reasonable, try to be rational, and explain to them why it brings you a certain type of contentment. I just wanted to come in front of the camera in a more serious tone instead of in my baby tone, because I know some of those videos were a little bit unnerving. So I just wanted to prove that, yes, I'm still mentally here, and again, I do have a full-time job, I got a girlfriend.
Is your girlfriend blind?
So I do have an active adult life as well. So this is Mr. Chipmunk Mobian saying, you're only as old as you feel. Bye.
Bye! Okay, we're done. Goodbye, have a nice day, and I swear the next commentary will have my normal avatar, so don't be scared. If you hate baby furs, well, as Random DC would say, that's just hard cheese.
Okay, now for my final results. Okay, Killer, there were only 4 things you had a problem with.
Wrong! She had no problems at all. Good night, everybody! Oh yeah, guys, I kind of forgot. If you read by the title, you might have noticed that I didn't put commentary in front of it, or a number in front of it. If you're wondering why, it's because I got kind of bored of that technique, and I'm going to be using titles that might be a little bit similar to Dark Angel Lights and Meddlesome Skulls. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing my titles a little bit like that from now on. Anyways, guys, see you in the next commentary.